Hey everyone, it's Brittany here. Here I am, pregnant still. She's getting huge. I'm 39 weeks now, and I had my last appointment a couple days ago. And she said she didn't think I'd make it to my next appointment next week because I'm almost 3 centimeters dilated. So I've been having contractions for over a week with this one. With Kylie, it was a lot different, because as soon as I started having contractions, I had her. So it's been very confusing to what to go by because they'll start and then they'll stop. So it's very confusing. She doesn't want to come out. And I guess if she doesn't come out by next week, they'll have to induce me. So I'm really hoping everything just happens naturally. We're here really soon, so we don't have to go through that process. I heard inducing makes the labor longer and it hurts worse and all that, but we'll do whatever we have to do. And so Jason's still here. He has his leave or whatever until his baby leave or whatever until Friday. So hopefully I can have her real soon. I had a friend ask me the other day what I do with Kylie in the daytime and like different ideas and tips to do with kids, and so I thought I'd go over like some potty training tips and activities and stuff that we do to see if it might help somebody else or give them ideas and stuff. So I thought I'd go over that today. And the first thing I wanted to go over was potty training. Potty training. Kylie started potty training at 2 years old, and she was potty trained before she turned 3. And that's usually when most kids start, is around 2, because they can comprehend a lot better. They understand things. They just get the process and understanding the process. So it's a good age to have them start learning. And I thought I'd go over different tips and ideas that we've did and that I've heard, so to help you guys. Well, the first thing you need to do is get them comfortable with the toilet. So either have like, their own seat, their own little potty seat, or like one of the seats that goes onto the regular toilet, because those also work too. And what me and Kylie did, we used to sing together while she would sit there to so she wouldn't get bored and anxious just sitting there. We'd sit there and sing songs and go over the alphabet and just do patty cake and stuff like that, so she wouldn't be bored. And sometimes when they're just sitting there, they end up going, and then you can praise them for it, and they realize it's good and start putting 2 and 2 together. So you can do that, or reading with them while they're on it. Just anything to get them sitting there where they don't feel anxious and bored, to make them want to do it. And also like having them go to the restroom with you and them to see what you do also might help them understand. Like if you have a girl, you can do it, and if you have a boy, like have your husband do it or whatever. But, well, a lot of boys sit down when they are first learning to use the restroom. So, just kind of show them, different ways and like what you do, so they can want to do it too, because they just want to be like their parents. So the biggest thing that helped with us was we just put panties on her one day, and she had accidents and all that. Like it's a long process usually. I mean, not too long, but she had a lot of accidents, but you get to ask them if they have to go every 30 minutes or so. And different things you can do is, if you don't want pee all over your house or, on the floor and all that, you can put panties on them and then put footed PJs on them. So if they do accidentally have an accident, then it will be in their pajamas, and they have the rubber soles on the bottom, so it will stay inside them. And also just sticking a pull-up on over top of their panties, because they're still getting the feeling, which is what makes them, want to learn, because they don't like feeling the wetness down there. It's uncomfortable. So I thought those were a couple of neat things you could do to help with that. And those are some of the things we did. So, but the biggest thing was just putting her in them, and kids are a lot smarter than you think, so they learn really quick. And I was nervous, to do it and to just have her in the panties, but once I stuck her in the panties and just started going out in the day and started doing everything, she did great with it, and I was really surprised. And it just takes that leap of faith and actually doing it, and then they can learn really quick from it. So, and also at like nap time and bedtime, and on long traveling, like on long trips or whatever, we still use pull-ups just in case. She usually doesn't use the bathroom in them even during those times, but just in case, until she's a little bit older, we're gonna do the pull-up thing so it doesn't get on the bed and all over the car and all that. And then activity-wise, since, coloring's one of my daughter's favorite things to do. Kylie absolutely loves to color. She's 3 years old. She's started drawing the little people with the little arms and legs and faces a few months ago now, and she just loves to color. So the best coloring things I found, I wanted to share with you guys. The ones I found so far, the Color Wonder thing by Crayola. They're these markers that are clear and they only show up on Color Wonder paper. So they're awesome. They can't get them on anything, and they can't get them on their hands. They can't get them on the table. Nothing. They show up clear. So they're great to have, and those have been the best things so far. And another thing that we found that she loves is the Aquadoodle. They have a travel one, which is what we have. And it's the Aquadoodle it's like, the travel one's like a little booklet. You open it up, you put water inside the little pen, and they can color on it, and it shows up blue on the Aquadoodle. And then as time goes by, it fades away, and then they can color more pictures. So it's really neat to have on trips or just to use at home. They have a big one too you can have just for the house. So that thing's really cool. And another thing we've found is they have these crayons for the tub. They are just like rubber kind of on the outside, and then they have the crayons on the inside, and they can color all over the tub or all over the shower mirrors or anything, and it's so easy to clean up. You just wipe it with a sponge and it's clean. Those things are really neat, and they're really easy to clean, so those are really neat to have, and we've enjoyed having those. And another thing that we also do a lot of going out to, Kylie likes interaction with people. She's such a people person, and she really craves just talking to people and meeting new people. So we go out a lot. If not to museums and zoos, most of the time we go out, it's to walk around the mall and to walk around downtown, things that, don't cost money, that just to be out and to, get out of the house and do something. She really enjoys doing that. There's like a play place in the mall here at my hometown. So she absolutely loves playing in there and interacting with the other kids and stuff. And I think that's really, a good thing for the kids is to interact with other people. If, you're at home all the time, they don't get that. So I think it's good to have sometimes. And another thing that I found that's really, really great, how your kids always like to play with your phone and get onto it and stuff. They actually have an application now for them so they can play with your phone and get on it and not mess up things. It's called Kid Mode, and it's free to download, and you just create like a profile, and it has like where you can put their picture on it, so then you can have a picture for each kid, and they click on their picture, and then it goes to different games. And there's like a ton of games to choose from. So instead of downloading all sorts of applications with all different games, you download just this one, and it has tons of games on it. And it's really simple. You can like lock the home button so they can't like get out of it unless they draw a Z and all this stuff. And they've made it very kid friendly, and there's not any advertisements on it like there are in a lot of other applications. And so they can pick out a game. They're all like really educational games and stuff from like Nick Jr. and ABCs and all sorts of stuff on there. And they click on the game they want, and they can play it. And then at the top of the screen, there's a little Z, and it explains to the kid, if you want to go to a different game, you go click the Z, and it goes right back. And they actually learn really quick and easy how to use it. So I think it's a great thing for if you're at your doctor appointment or just at anything where you need your child to, be calm and keep them occupied. It's a great thing to have on your phone. So I thought I'd share that with you guys today. I figured, why not share stuff with you guys when I have some ideas and tips. You know, anything's helpful, and learning new stuff is always good. So, but I will see you guys next week, and I'm pretty positive there's going to be a baby in this next video, so, and you guys will get to be there. So, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day.